I'm Jenn Page.
And I'm John Curtis.
And we are two nerds in a garage. A very cold garage
Very
today.
cold. Wearing my Han Solo Tauntaun jacket.
Which reversible is chewy. It's
Yes,
just kind of creepy.
It is pretty cool.
You guys, thank you for all of your shares this past week. Some of you have been more than awesome and sharing our show with your people, and we really, really appreciate it.
It's really cool. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Babe, so
Yes.
do you remember? This is going to infuriate some of you as well.
No.
Do you remember our whole argument over how there should never be another Last Starfighter, even though you wanted a remake and the rest of the world said there should never be a remake?
Yes. I did not know. Wait, there should never be a reboot.
It doesn't matter. Okay. You wanted a remake of it.
All right.
I'm not getting into that to make him understand.
This is the news.
So our wonderful listener and super awesome supporter and we'll say long distance friend now, Faye Mist, sent us
this great article.
Great? I wouldn't call it great.
No, I'm excited about it. So they are making a sequel to The Last Starfighter.
And he says that's great.
It is. It's really cool. So at the end of The Last Starfighter, he defeats the Armada, and he needs to set up this whole thing with like the new world, and this is where they're going to go from there. So what I'm excited about is that the writer for Rogue One is helming this project.
Well, is he directing it or is he just writing it?
Writing it.
Yeah, helming is directing.
No, okay, so fair enough. The writer for Rogue One is helming this with the writer of the original Starfighter. So they have these two guys working together to see where this all goes, and I'm super excited.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm not.
No, what?
It's never going to be. So this is what happens. Now we're going to have a whole thing on like, I want to know what sequels were better than the first. And so I actually did come up with some.
Okay.
But it's rare because usually the sequels are worse.
Sequels are never better than the first.
Well, that's our whole assignment for this week. So
exactly.
I hope you found some sequels that are better than the first.
Of course. There's some easy ones. We can get it out of the way. Do you want to go first?
Okay. One of my sequels is Sister Act 2.
Oh my God.
Sister Act 1 was great, but Sister Act 2 is a standalone movie and is so freaking fantastic. The music, Lauryn Hill was like, she was so good. I don't know why she quit acting after that.
Here's the thing. Here's the flaw in your logic. I don't remember Sister Act 2 at all.
Did you see Sister Act 2?
Of course I did.
If you saw it, you would remember it.
I saw Sister Act 1, loved it. Remember something about Whoopi Goldberg and finding money and giving it back.
You would remember the one that has like the strip club and the mobsters.
That was a long time ago. But you cannot say Sister Act 2 is better than the first.
I guarantee that there is going to be people who know Sister Act. I guarantee everybody will agree with me out there in our land that Sister Act 2 is better. Please, guys, back me up on this.
Who remembers Sister Act 2? Please tell me.
You're such a dick.
No.
What's one of yours?
All right. I want to get two out of the way right away because they're the most obvious and easiest ones to get out of the way. Empire Strikes Back is the best sequel ever.
So out of all the Star Wars, we already know that's your favorite. Yes. Would you guys say that's... We actually need to have a whole show where we rank the Star Wars. That's going to happen.
Oh, yeah. Okay, rank them 1 to 10, whatever.
Let's do that after the new movie comes out.
Rise of Skywalker, yes.
But I can't really disagree with you because I like it. I think as far as like it's actually a number, it's actually number 2.
Perfect movie.
Okay, we've already had this argument where it's not perfect.
But it's like better than
But I really love The Force Awakens. I know.
It's great. It's a great movie. I love Force Awakens.
The audience is going to yell at me on this one. They're going to
Force Awakens takes a lot from Empire Strikes Back.
That's true.
Yeah.
But it's
a great movie.
I
don't disagree that it's an amazing movie.
All right, what is your other absolutely second?
The throwaways are Empire Strikes Back and The Wrath of Khan, Star Trek 2, with the OG.
I don't even remember Wrath of Khan. No, actually, was that the one with the earbug thingies?
Yes.
I do remember that. I watched as a kid.
Exactly.
It was creepy.
Yeah, they put the earbugs in the helmet, and they put the helmet on the guys.
I don't remember what the movie was about, but I remember that.
Okay.
Because that's disturbing.
Carlos Montalban.
But I don't remember any Star Wars, really. Not even the new ones.
Star Trek.
Star Trek, sorry. I got Star Wars on the brain.
Okay. So, The Wrath of Khan OG is great. Better than the first. I don't think anyone likes the first Star Trek. You don't even remember it.
I don't remember
all.
really
Yeah.
any of them, so
Yeah.
I'm not a good judge of that.
Everyone wait. Everyone remembers all the Star Treks after that too.
I don't.
So, really, okay. So you can go to the Chris Pine reboot. Also, is that a reboot?
Yes.
No.
We've had this argument.
No.
We're not going to, this is not the show for that. We already had this argument. Move on. I'm going to tell you my next.
But there's a timeline with the actual Spock of the
We're
OG.
not going to get into that
Okay.
argument right now.
All right.
Stay on track.
All right.
Sequels. Better than the first. Okay.
right.
I'm going to
Rathacon,
give you
better.
another one now because
Yes,
you've
go.
done
Do
how
it,
many
do it,
now,
do it,
too?
Do it.
I think The Dark Knight is better than Batman
Oh,
Begins.
that was my third.
Okay. We finally agree on
Yes,
something.
that was my total third.
We can not break up now.
No. Dark Knight is a perfect movie as well.
Yeah.
It really is.
I think there's people who would disagree with us out there, but I
Heath
agree.
Ledger.
Yeah, Chris Nolan can do no wrong in my book. He's never done any wrong in my book, but that one is the best.
But let's agree that
Okay,
Christian Bale also contributed to that.
What is your third? Oh, no, that was your third. So my third
Yes.
is so I'm not a fan of the Harry Potter movies at all, but I do think that The Prisoner of Azkaban is the better. Like the one.
Oh my God!
Do you have that on your list?
Yes. So, but I needed to ask you: is this a sequel? It's
Okay, well, it's
the
it's
third
not a
movie in the
trilogy, so
installment.
I went ahead and made it be a sequel.
Although I had Chamber of Secrets better than the first one.
Oh God, Chamber of Secrets is the worst book and the worst movie.
What?
Oh,
You're
yeah.
insane.
No. If you
No.
out there in the world,
Oh my God!
come
my
on,
brain
Chamber of
is
Secrets 2,
exploding
the book
right now.
2 is the worst of the books, right or wrong?
No. Oh my God! You're so wrong. Okay, the first Harry Potter book was good. It was nice.
The first Harry Potter
it was
book,
great
we can't
in
even get
a
it-
nice way.
Okay.
Chamber of Secrets took it to a whole new level.
It was boring. But listen, we can't get into books versus movies right now because we have a whole show on
It's
that.
not a books versus movie. The book.
let's
second
talk
book
about
is
why
be-
we- why do
the
we-
second book is better than the
Okay,
first.
whatever. We're gonna agree to disagree right now on that because we'll have a whole episode that we fight this out. But as far as The Prisoner of Azkaban being,
It's really good.
I felt like it was finally darker and more intense and more realistic.
Loved everything about that movie.
So it started to become better.
Highlight: Buckbeat's flight over the lake.
I will say though that we will have a whole show on us arguing out why I don't like the movies and which one, and we'll rank them in order as well. How about that?
Yes.
Okay, great.
okay.
Moving on. That
The
way
movies are great.
That
by
way
the
you can
way.
get all this aggression out in a whole show.
The movies are great.
All right. What is your number 4? Or that is your number 4. So my number 4
Yes.
is Spider-Man Far From Home. I thought was better than Spider-Man Homecoming.
Oh.
It was super fun. I didn't even
super
think I was going to
fun.
like it, and I think I ended up
Not
liking
better.
it more.
Not better.
Why did you like Homecoming better than Far From Home?
This is gonna destroy your argument.
Okay.
The establishment of Peter Parker's.
We've seen
the
it so many
establi-
times.
The establishment of Peter Parker's relationship with Iron Man.
Oh, that was nice.
Oh.
But in the second part, we got to take it further because we no longer have Iron Man, right? And it's all sad. And
Yeah, but you got this stuff going on.
I just thought it was more entertaining to
Look,
watch.
it was a great movie. I loved it.
It's
Not better than the
so
first.
I think most people like origin stories the best.
Of course.
But I feel like we've
Of
seen
course.
Spider-Man's origin story now 3 times at least.
I'm glad you brought this up.
4 if we count the...
No, I'm glad you brought this up because for my 5th, I wanted to debunk people who have thought sequels were better than the first. Like I went online and I saw like everyone's glomming onto these 2 movies and I need to debunk them. Okay. They said, oh God, my notes.
Okay, well, while you look for that, I'll give you my final, since you're going to go off topic, I'll give you my final, you ready for this?
Yes.
My final sequel that was better than the first, and you're going to not agree with me.
Okay.
I think Captain America Winter Soldier was far better than the first Avenger. The first Avenger literally weirded me out. I could not take his little...
Literally one of the movies I was going to debunk.
So, first Avenger
Oh my
was
God,
so
we're
weird.
going to argue
Okay,
so much this episode.
So listen, first Avenger was weirded me out because like that whole like making his body tiny thing, and I didn't enjoy the storyline as much.
That was the best part of it.
I wonder what Harley would think. 'Cause she's a huge Captain America fan.
Yes.
I can't remember. I wonder. I wish we could get her on the phone and ask her.
It was a guy rising up, giving a chance
rising up.
to.
What about Rocky? Rocky 1 or 2?
Rocky 1 is
Yeah,
better.
I would agree.
Rocky 2 is good though, in that like it kept you in it.
Yeah.
You know? You're like, oh my God, he actually won.
Yeah.
And then Rocky 3, you got Mohawks, whatever.
Yeah. Okay. But anyway.
All right.
So but you don't agree with
yes.
me.
Yes.
And what was the other? You had one more that
Actually, I had one that was better. And I think this might be controversial. Back to the Future 2, better than Back to the Future 1.
I can't even with you.
What?
Okay, first of all, Back to the Future 1 holds our hearts.
Yes.
There's so much magic and that movie is almost perfect, right? Back to the Future 2 is so corny.
No, it's not. There's so much going on. And like the back play, they go like returning to the first one. No, wait, hold on.
I'm listening.
Like the return and like the play and Elizabeth Shue.
She was in both of them, wasn't she?
No, she wasn't in the first one.
Oh, no,
they
she wasn't in the
recast
first
her.
one. That's right.
Yeah, they recast her.
I think it's funny how these movies all blend together and you put the people in them, in your head.
By the way, I need to apologize to you.
Okay. I like where this is going.
Someone said that I don't listen to you. You said that to me too.
And you don't? Are you going to admit that right now on camera?
In our last episode, you kept saying Back to the Future stresses you out because Marty is always in this time loop. And I kept hearing that over and over in our last episode. It's not true. He's not in a loop.
Okay, then why then how come when he comes back you see him again outside doing the whole thing again?
Yes, the current Marty sees the past Marty interact with what's going on, and the past Marty goes back in time to do what the current Marty is.
Okay, but then he comes back to current Marty, and then he watches himself in past Marty, and then current Marty, and the past Marty, and the current Marty. That is a loop!
No, it's not a loop. The past Marty goes away. It's only the current Marty. It doesn't make
any sense.
No, it does. The past Marty goes away.
If someone can explain this better than him, please do, because he is not going to convince me right now. Okay, wait.
Hi.
I'm gonna get your brain off of explosion mode. This has been fun making you make that face a lot. So Mandalorian's been fun to watch.
Yes.
Oh, look, see your whole body relaxed.
Good.
But you know what I was thinking? I was wondering though, like what other Star Wars characters would you want to see have a TV show?
All right, you ready for this?
Yeah. Wait, let me do an easy one because yours is probably gonna be long. And so I was thinking about this, and the only person I really thought I would want to watch a whole show on is Rey, but it has to be played by Daisy Ridley.
Yes, I would love that.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So Disney Plus, if you're listening, we give you permission.
But here's the weird thing about that: there's no. The way they've done all of Daisy Ridley's movies, there's no time lapse. So we'd have to see The Rise of Skywalker and then see what she does after that.
I'm fine with that. Although I really wish that we would have Luke and a Luke Daisy movie. Wouldn't that be amazing? What if we just canceled the movies that like let's just cancel Last Jedi and make our TV show start from there?
All I want is a Luke Skywalker movie after Return of the Jedi where he becomes a master Jedi. It just becomes a badass.
Do it after Return of the Jedi.
Is that a lightsaber?
You just got lightsabered. But so after Return of the Jedi, what's just happened and where does it go? So you want to see everything that leads up to the crappy.
The Empire is disbanded, and Luke just goes out and he finds like younglings and starts training them, and which leads to the tragic events of Force Awakens. Do I want to see that, knowing what happens?
I know, that's the thing I was just thinking. Because
all I want to see is Luke Skywalker be a badass. I just got lightsabered again.
Well, the other problem is you want to see Luke Skywalker, but you want to see Mark Hamill do it, so he couldn't even play that role.
He cannot.
So would you be happy with somebody else playing Luke Skywalker?
I'd be happy with the guy that everyone says looks like Luke Skywalker.
Do you know who that is?
Yes.
Who?
The guy that plays in Winter Soldier. What's his name? Bucky?
Oh, Bucky.
Bucky.
Is he young
Sebastian
enough?
Shaw. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's perfect.
Huh. Okay.
Make it happen.
Disney Plus owns him too, right?
Pretty much. He's in the Marvel Universe, so they got the clampers.
Okay, but I want a Mark Hamill's TV show. So what could Mark Hamill be? What could he play? Could we just
Well, if Ryan Johnson hadn't killed him off,
I know.
He could have.
I know.
All right, this is a whole nother discussion.
So what could he play though? What could we have for like an alternate universe?
No,
version?
we can't.
Ryan Johnson, you screwed us all.
Jesus. All right. So,
is there any other people you would want to see before we move on in a TV show?
And no.
No. What about, I actually think it would be fun, except for everybody's freaking dead now. I think it would have been fun to have, I'm going to call them the old Star Wars people, like a whole show that's like Luke, Leia, Han. I would watch that series.
Would we want to watch a droid series?
I would say no, except I could watch Mandalorian as just Baby Yoda.
What about a Lando series?
No, because they would probably use what's-his-face. And although he was a great Lando, Lando's really annoying if you think about it. Like, you can only take so much Lando.
He's not annoying.
He's such a dick.
He's charismatic.
Is that that's what charismatic is to you?
Cope 45. What about Poe Dameron?
I think Poe's kind of boring. I don't know. For me, I have my nostalgia characters. That's who I want to see.
Yeah.
Like I want Chewie to be in it, and I want R2 to be in it. But I
just said droids.
I know, but could they carry a whole show though? I don't think they could.
I don't think they could.
Although the Mandalorian's carrying a whole show, and we haven't seen his face yet. He's basically a droid.
Is Boba Fett in the Mandalorian? Is he? We had a whole discussion about if he's dead or not. I think he's dead, but I keep freaking seeing him. I feel like I keep seeing him in the show.
I think it's just remnant. Like the designer probably used remnants of how he looked.
Maybe.
Just because they wanted the nostalgia of it.
Yeah.
Okay. I know. All he's talked about all week is he wants to ask me questions on I don't know about, and I don't like it.
Yes.
But here we go.
All right. Although.
I don't like it. What is that title? What did you title this? Things that will break up nerd couples.
Which is funny because that's not actually what I'm going to ask you right now.
I think that's hilarious.
I can't.
I think that's our whole show. Our whole show, we should have called it Things That Will Break Up Nerd. I think we're going to call it 2 Hours in a Garage, parentheses, Things That Will Break Up Nerd Couples.
So we were watching this show called The Good Place, and in this show, they posited this philosophical dilemma where you were on a trolley and you were going to kill one person, but you could divert the trolley, but then there were 5 people on the other track. So what should you do?
You actually have it backwards. But yes, the trolley experiment. Yes. I remember it. You're on the track. You're about to kill 5 people, but you could quickly divert it and only kill one person.
No, it was backwards.
No.
Michael, what did you do?
I made the trolley problem real so we could see how the ethics would actually play out. There are 5 workers on this track and 1 over there. Here are the levers to switch the tracks. Make a choice.
The thing is, ethically speaking...
No time, dude! Make a decision!
Well, it's tricky. On the one hand, if you ascribe to a purely utilitarian worldview...
I'm wrong.
I like when he's wrong and on camera.
I'm so mad right now.
You're always wrong.
All right, so the trolley experiment.
Camera.
We looked it up. I'm wrong. You're heading toward 5 people. You can divert it, but then there's only one person. What do you do?
Right, and in theory, you divert to the one person because they're only killing one person, not 5.
So if that one person is Emma Thompson, what do you do right now? What do you do?
Well, I don't know. Who are the other 5?
You don't know.
I guess I still have to kill the one person.
Wow.
Okay. I have to.
So now, heading into that situation, you're heading toward the 5 people. Emma Thompson's on the right. There are 2 pedophiles in that group of 5. What do you do?
Then I'm going to kill the 5 people.
So, for the record, it takes 2 pedophiles to save Emma Thompson.
This is not a funny conversation. I shouldn't be laughing.
It's not funny.
You're disturbing for bringing this up.
Hey, that's Phyllis.
Okay, I'll give you one then.
Yeah.
I have to let me think. Okay, you're going along. You have 5 versus 1. Is your initial instinct to kill the 1 without knowing who they are?
No, you want to kill, oh yeah, sorry, yes.
If you don't know who they are.
Yeah, if you don't know anyone, you kill the 1.
Okay, now, the 1 is your mom.
Oh.
So do you kill the 5?
Yes.
Okay, in the 5 is now me, your sister, Mark Hamill, 1 pedophile.
What?
And our dog.
Oh! Don't make me answer this. Oh, God.
It's like a head explosion emoji happening right here. All right, what were the other ones that you had? Oh, I'm better at this game than he is.
Yes. I want to answer the question. No, I don't. Mom, I don't want to kill my mom. I don't want to kill you guys. All right, the
But at
sum of
least
the
if you
parts.
kill us, you get to
Mom,
kill them.
this is to your credit. This is way to your credit that you almost live up to that huge group of people she just described.
I think your mom would be like, no, save Maria.
Yes, she would. That's why I choose that. Why would you
feel
do this to me?
disgusting now, don't
My
you?
questions weren't even close to that.
I just wanted you to
I
understand
gave
how
you
this
Emma-
experiment's supposed to
Oh,
work.
Here, Emma Thompson.
I like Emma Thompson.
Yeah.
I think we're going to be best friends.
And
one
then
day.
I was going to do a Tom Hanks thing, but nothing compares to the family situation you just brought up.
Okay, so who else do you give me another one?
I gave you Tom Hanks.
You're only giving me celebrities. It
I
doesn't, It's not
know.
as hard.
All right, Tom Hanks versus your family.
Well, bye, Tom. You're dead.
Okay, great. Now, let's change the scenario.
Okay.
There's 4 members of your family and 1 pedophile.
I'm still going to kill Tom Hanks and save my family.
3 members.
You don't get how this works.
Nope.
Can I show you how it would work?
3 members of your family and 2 pedophiles.
Here's how you're going to get
No.
me. Here's how you're going to get me to kill the 5 people and save the 1. This is the only way you're going to do it. It has to do with if you put 1 person on the track is say my daughter, and the 5 people are, Tom Hanks and other random awesome people.
Yeah, you're going to choose your daughter.
Right.
Duh.
So I'm saying that's the only way you're going to get me. I already know how my brain would work in
right.
these scenarios.
Okay. Fair enough.
Now that you've had us kill our people. So
I'm so sorry.
Okay, if you could get away with like any crime though, like not murder, because neither of us are the type of people who would murder somebody unless it was like self-defense
I know.
or protect our family.
Yes.
What crime would you want to get away with? Like, what is there something you're like, oh man, I wish I could just get away with that?
I feel like I want to get away with playing video games without putting quarters in them.
Is that a crime?
That's a total crime.
Like you just have like a little Jimmy?
First of all, arcades need money.
Yeah, they do. They're dying. Well,
Yes.
Well, okay. Real arcades, not like a
Oh.
Dave and Buster's where they're like soaking
so,
you for
like if there was a crime I want to get away with, I want to go to Dave and Buster's and have like
a
that,
fake card.
That fake card that could just give you unlimited.
You would
plays on
play so
everything.
much Crossy Road.
I will kill Crossy Road.
He
until
gets
the
so
end of time.
mad when he's playing that and he doesn't get the jackpot.
Yes, there'll be a 10-year-old girl next to me, and I'm like, I'm gonna mess you up.
I think that I would want to. I don't even know. Like my first thing I thought was I want to shoplift just because I want a lot of stuff and I don't want to pay for.
What?
Could I like just
Who
walk
are
out with
you?
like a couch and
Wow. So
a new
revelation.
bed? Well, I'm just saying
You want to shoplift?
we want to get. We're talking about crimes we want to get away with.
Yeah, but mine was video games, a quarter a piece.
But then what
and
if
you
I
want to
shop-
walk out with the totality of Walmart's
Well,
inventory?
what if I walk out with like full size video games for you to have at home? Is then my shoplifting okay?
Yes, it is.
See? Trolley experiment.
Because
continues.
love.
If you could be in any TV show, present or past.
Ooh, that's a good question. All right. Mandalorian just popped into my head.
Yes, which I think you could be on now. Why are you not? Somebody cast him.
So, Jon Favreau was the big hulky Mandalorian. Oh, spoilers. Shh. Anyway, so yeah, I would love to be in the Mandalorian as a Mandalorian, or maybe a Wookiee, even though I have no height for it.
Why would you want to be a Wookiee?
Why not? Put on a big suit.
You don't work at Disneyland and do that. But
yeah.
also, would you really want to be a Mandalorian where your face is always covered?
No, you know what? I want to be that guy they meet for that deal.
You have Obi-Wan coming up. How would you not want to be in that with being Obi-Wan? Why would you pick Mandalorian over Obi-Wan?
I would be in Obi-Wan over Mandalorian.
Yes, you could be a Jedi.
My brain just
possibly.
broke. My brain just broke.
You get to act with Ewan freaking McGregor.
All right, Obi-Wan.
Even if you pick Mandalorian, I'm
Bring
picking
it on.
Obi-Wan for you.
Kathleen Kennedy, bring it.
Oh wait, we have a sort of audience question this week.
Oh.
It's not really an audience question more than this question came up and I thought it was hilarious and I wanted to get your take on it. So it comes from our boy Midnight, who we play in our squads with, and he's in Canada. And he basically texts the whole group this random nerd pondering, as we do. If Stormtrooper armor doesn't stop blaster shots, then why the F are they wearing them?
It's easy. This is a very easy question.
I thought it was not. I was like, that's a good question. Why
No.
are they wearing them?
blunt objects, knives.
But how many times are they knifed in Star Wars? It's pew-pews or it's lightsabers.
Look, you're going to a lot of planets. You're going to a lot of different terrains, okay? There are a lot of different terrestrials that will come at you with different types of weapons. Obviously, if it's an advanced civilization, they'll come at you with blasters and other things. But in primitive situations, stormtroopers are highly advantageous for the blunt weapons.
But what? Well, if you have all this technology, if you have all this technology, why don't you make armor that repels blaster fire?
Yeah, why don't you just be perfect?
But isn't
nothing hurts me? That doesn't exist in the Star Wars universe.
Also, I've never really seen blaster fire go through, but they always get knocked down. So are they just being dramatic soccer players?
No. Blaster fire goes through stormtrooper armor. There's like a big hole in their stormtrooper armor and like where their flaming heart should have been.
I don't understand why. I don't get it. I think he's got a good point, and I don't see any point. They might as well just wear nothing.
No! You need to wear that armor for other terrains.
I think they wear it because Vader wanted them to look cool.
It's standard issue Imperial armor. It's
the good. Fall line, whatever circa year it is. That's why they wear it.
Vader did not go, you look really good in that T-180.
I feel like he did. Okay, so big news of the week. It's not really big news for the rest of the world, but it's huge news for me because we just learned that Baby Yodas are going to be available by Christmas.
YAS.
Yes. So basically, I want to buy all of them now. Yes. I don't care what they are. If they're plush. But I really want one that's mechanical and moves and blinks his eyes. And
I've seen so many Baby Yodas in my Facebook feed. It's insane. First of all, Facebook knows way too much about us. Here's a whole show. Does Facebook hear what we're saying?
Oh, they do, and everybody knows it.
No, seriously. When you're not actively using it, do they hear what you're saying?
They do, but what about Baby Yoda?
Because we see ads for stuff we're talking about in their feed.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
But it definitely goes off what you Google. I mean, I've been Googling mattresses. Now I have all mattresses.
The Google is not partnered with Facebook.
They are, trust me. Anyway, let's not sidetrack from Baby Yoda.
Comment, please.
Baby Yoda, focus. ADD boy, focus.
There's a lot of Baby Yoda stuff out there.
So why haven't you sent me links?
Because I want to get some of the stuff for you without
That's so annoying to me. I just want the Baby Yodas in my life now.
There's mechanical Baby Yodas. There's plush Baby Yodas. There's so many Baby Yodas that I want to die.
How do you should just let me pick the Baby Yoda I want.
We're gonna have
actually
an episode.
told him, I was like, we can have a kid if it comes out looking like Baby Yoda.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't care if I think people think that's weird. I would have a real live Baby Yoda.
I mean, big ears are one thing to deal with.
I actually thought about this today. I was like, does he have diapers? Where is he? Who's changing his diapers? Because he finally saw a toilet in Mandalorian, right? Like the first episode.
So we're actually talking about Baby
Yoda poop. Yes. Where does he poop? Who changes his diapers? Does he just poop right there? Is he smart enough? He's 50 years old. Maybe he just knows how to poop.
I'm actually proud of this devolution.
Devolution?
Yeah. We've devolved. Baby Yoda poops.
I don't want my toy to do that. Just for the record, if they have that.
No one's going to put that out there. No one wants that.
There was a doll when I was a kid that was like
I know.
baby peas
herself. It's the weirdest thing, and then she failed miserably.
I don't know. I think everybody wanted it.
The people who bought that toy grew up to be serial killers.
I think I bought it.
Bye.
Okay, so moral of the story.
Don't buy babies that poop or pee.
Don't buy babies.
Toy babies. Sorry.
Someone just tuned into that moment right there.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to save us
babies
right now and say thank you guys. If you've made it this far, you're troopers. Hopefully not stormtroopers in bad uniforms that don't work.
Subscribe.
Yes.
Support us. Go to our merch shop.
And if you have actually liked this show, please share with one person you think will like it. Thank you to everybody who has been sharing. And may the force be with you and not the poop.
Yes, don't buy babies.
You've been listening to Two Nerds in a Garage podcast. If you're having fun nerding out with us, please subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Rate and review, as it really helps others find the show, which helps us keep delivering fun content. We're also on all of your other favorite podcast apps, as well as on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
This show is supported by our listeners just like you. Please visit twonerdinagarage.com to find all the ways you can help keep supporting us, including our merch shop and direct donations through PayPal. Thank you again for being on this hero's journey with us.